What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Novo Nordisk with the ticker symbol NOVOB. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. I will first be going over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's take a look at Novo on the daily chart. You can see that overall this a nice uptrend in play. But in the near term, basically dating back to March up until, let's say, more of June, it's been kind of neutral, slightly bearish. So let's go over that right now. You can see that, what sticks out to me is that, we have this downward trend line in play. So you see that, we have three swings. We have the first initial point, we have the second point, and then the third point confirmation of this downtrend line. So showing that bearish momentum is definitely in play. So again, there is a downtrend in play and a measure move target that the bears are attempting to reach. Keyword is attempt. It's not guaranteed, but they're attempting to reach. So that's one leg right here. Clone this. This is the second leg down, and you can see that it's targeting right around the 716 level. So again, is it guaranteed for bears to get here? No, it's not. The bears will make a attempt at it, or a couple attempts, and you can see those attempts clearly on the chart. So right where the point started for the second leg, and why did I do it from up here? Was because the bulls only were able to take it this far up. So that means the second leg can start right where the bulls failed to continue the price. So this is where the bears took the market back over, and they made one attempt right here. This is all one attempt right here from about, let's say, September 3rd up until September 9th or 6th. So this is all one attempt right here. And then price failed to go lower. It went up. So the first attempt was a failure. Now price was still supported by the trend line and made it a second attempt to reach that target. Or let's say the target in this term would be to replicate the similar size drop as they did in the past, right? We don't know what's going to happen in the future. So what we do is use the past because it's it's one of the best things to use, right? If the market was able to drop this much in the past, it's highly likely that price can do a similar size drop in the future. So that's what this target means. So the bears tried one attempt right here, failed. Second attempt. So this is the second attempt. And right now it looks like it's failing because the support is holding momentarily. So this support at 828 is holding. You see that it was support right over here, right over here, right over here, and just right now. So it's holding right now. So what we have is two patterns, or you can say we have market participants, trying to support their levels. The bulls are trying to hold and support their level. The bears are trying to support and hold their level. So basically, since we're finding support here, we could probably see a bounce up. If we get rejected, we might see another final attempt down. And if that one holds, we'll probably break out, something like that. Or we can just continue to, push up higher from here and knock out these prior highs right here to invalidate the target and maybe lead to a new all-time high. Or what price can do is just bounce temporarily like we're doing right now and just collapse back down towards that target. So no one knows for sure, but which one's more likely? As of right now, it's favoring the bears. So the bears have this momentum in favor. They have this downward trend line in play. The bulls, all they have is the support level, and the bears have the target in play, and they have that downward momentum in play. But it is their second time to go lower, and it looks like it's currently failing. I don't know if it's going to be for sure failed until we see maybe price break above the 924 level. That's very, very strong resistance right here at the 924. So they also have that going for them as well. So overall, you can see that it is mostly bearish. If price does break this horizontal line, 824, 825, I'd be expecting a drop to the low 700s, 718. And that comes right back to this breakout point right here. You see this was a triple top. Price broke out, tested for support, and then rallied higher. So it could be coming back to that level once again. We do have earnings report in 41 days, it looks like, sometime on November 6th. So again, overall, I would say it's bearish because of the trend line and the measuring target in play. But at the same time, we do have the support holding, which it could lead to higher prices. So if it does lead to higher prices, I'd be expecting maybe the 889, possibly the lower 900s. And if it breaks that, well, again, it could probably see a new all-time high from there. But it needs to break this trend line and that horizontal line at the 920 level, 919, 920 level. Now, let's say it does the bearish case. Well, again, most likely it'll stable the trend line, break the horizontal line at 827 and probably continue to trend down lower to the low 700s. So that's how I'm looking at Novo on the daily chart. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. So just a more longer term look at this chart. Well, overall it's been very bullish, long-term uptrend for quite a long time now, and there must have been like maybe a measure move target reached, and that's where price is kind of stalling out right around that $1,030 level. So let's see if we can find that out. Well, all this looks like one large leg to me right over here, and then we saw a decent sized correction. This correction right here looks to be, this one right here looks to be bigger than any other one in the past. So that's all looks like one large leg to me, something like this, all one large leg. And then you clone this arrow, you drag it up to that bottom of that correction. It coincides almost perfectly with the top of the stock at the 994 level. Price did overshoot it slightly. So you see that was two legs up right there. We saw one large leg, a decent sized correction, and then the second leg up. And you see that's where price targeted. And it was reached. So after a long-term measurement target is reached, just like we saw, you can expect a decent sized correction. That's what we're getting right now. I would say that the long-term outlook is still very bullish. You can see that we're still above this trend line right here, and price is still above this trend line right here. So even if we do go lower, I would say the long-term trajectory is still up. This is all just short-term stuff right now over here. So short-term is looking bearish, but long-term is still looking pretty bullish. And I don't expect this trend to be over as of right now, completely over. As of right now, it is over because we're seeing the momentum towards the downside, but I still think there's a high probability the trend will resume higher after this drop is over. So we'll see if this level holds. If it holds, that's even more bullish, and I'm expecting higher prices, easier for the bulls to make higher prices, and we'll just go from there. So all I have for Novo B on the daily and weekly charts. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments down below. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.